Happy rising to you. Okay, you didn't like that? You didn't like that? Happy rising to you. Happy rising, kings and queens. If you're here live, put live down in the feed, hashtag live. And if you come through later, hit the replay, check hashtag replay. Tell me where you're tuning in from. City, state, Providence. Happy rising, Vivian. Happy rising, Queen. How are you today? How are you? How are you? Yeah, so if you're coming in for the first time, put first time. If you've been here since A1, day one, say A1, day one. This is our 100 days of motivation to manifestation, day 32. I was a little confused at first. I was like, is it day 30? Okay, day 31. I had to go back to the calendar and look, and I was like, okay, I got it now. I got it. I got it. So put down where you tuning in from. Hey, Deborah Jean. Deborah Jean Bell in the building. Put down where you tuning in from, what part of the world you in, country, state, Providence. Give your city, state a shout out, along with using those beautiful hashtags. I am enough, right? Because you are enough, period. And wake up winning. We got New York in the building, Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn checking it out. For some reason, Vivian, I just got to sing you that song every time I see Brooklyn come up there. Every time I see New York City. New York City. Y'all remember when that movie with Eddie Murphy was in? He said, I'm from New York City. I'm from New York City. Happy rising, Queen. Happy rising. Happy rising, Yvette. How are you today? Queen, how are you? So yeah. Rep your city. Where you tuning in from? Hey Dion Freeman, how you doing, love? How are you? Where are you located in the planet? Put down where you tuning in from and go ahead on and hit that share button. You can hit it right now. It's down there at the bottom on the left side. Yeah, because I'm left-handed. So it's down there at the bottom. You'll see a button that says share. So hit the button, share, because sharing is caring, right? And take a moment and give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some likes, some love, some thumbs up. Invite somebody, share it, because sharing is caring. Let me do something too. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I was gonna sing a little song for y'all, but y'all don't look like y'all was ready. Y'all do not look like y'all was ready for that song. Hey, Monica, how are you today? We got Monica in the building. She says bringing Tampa, Florida in the house. Yes. We got Albany, Georgia in the building. What am I trying to do? Y'all got to help me stay on track, man. I pick up this thing and then I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I want to send that out. I want to put this on a few spots, on a few hot spots. Let's see. Put that over there, right there, like that. We have who else? Who else is this? Tampa. Good morning. I can't see your name. Put your name down there. We got Boston in the house. Sometimes you have to give Facebook permission to use your profile information because I'm in a third party. Okay. So how's everybody tonight? Everybody good? You know, it's been rain. Okay, so I'm in Georgia. I don't know where y'all are. I know where some of you are. But I'm in Georgia. It's been raining since yesterday. Okay. It's the tears been coming down. The earth has been being blessed. I woke up this morning and I said, God, I pray that it don't be a lot of floods because it always be a lot of flooding here when it rain like that. Trees can't handle it. They start to fall over. It's a mess. So I'm praying that that doesn't happen. Plus, just praying for all the stuff that's going on in the world. The global warming is doing this thing, causing a lot of havoc, which y'all probably don't know about that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, because I know on the news they just like to tell us. They just like to tell us about this COVID. They don't want to talk about nothing else. And now you got the election, so you got the nasty election going on. Okay, America Robinson, how are you today? How are you? Okay, so anyway, I want to jump in here. So this is from the Wake Up Winning Group for Entrepreneurs. That's the page that this is promoting and supporting. And so if you're an entrepreneur, welcome. If you're aspiring to become an entrepreneur, if you are supporting other entrepreneurs, that's what this page is all about. Support and resources, and more support and more resources and support in the community. So I like to say that we are each other's cheerleaders, right? We're supporting each other in those endeavors. Thank you for sharing, Yvette. Thank you so much. How am I? I am. People don't normally ask me how I'm doing, but I am doing super fantastic. Yes, I am. So the Wake Up Winning Group, if you're not a part of that group and you'd like to be, all you got to do is come over. It's just show up and show out. So I want to read you our rules though, because we do have rules, right? We came up with rules. So I want to just read you the rules. Feel free, write them down, whichever one you need to work on. Put a star by it. You're not gonna see them flash across the screen because I don't have them like that. But I do want you to pay attention to the rules. So rule one is and there's 10 rules. There's only 10 rules, and then we're gonna get into our talk today, which is who's scheduling your calendar? Who's scheduling your calendar? Is that you? Or you got somebody else scheduling your calendar? Or are you neglecting your calendar? I got a whole bunch of questions, but let me give you these rules first. So rule one is winners. Now we're winners, right? Are you a winner? If you're a winner, say I'm a winner, so I know that I'm talking to the right person. If you're a winner, then this is what some things that winners do. These are my 10 tips to what winners do. For one, tip one is winners show up to show out. Don't come on here and not be participating. Don't come on here and not be dropping positive information and love and support and wishing people well in your mind, okay? Because winners come to show up to show out. So that means that you come to add value to the feed. That means you come to share the posts. You know, that means that you come to make comments. That means that you coming to participate, because we are 100 days of motivation to manifestation. And that means that we're taking the responsibility and we're going to do the things that we have to do, because we're what? We are winners. So winners show up to show out. Say winners come to show up to show out. Are you winning? Are you coming to show? Are you showing up to show out? Because that's what you have to do. That's like setting intentions. You walk through the door, you bust the door in, and you say, "I'm here." Right? You say, "Mama's home," or "Daddy's home," or "King's home," or "Queen's home," or whatever you call yourself. But you busting the door in, right? Because you're a winner. Okay, so you get the gist of it. Number two is winners don't whine, they win. Mm, yeah. You can't be whining and call yourself a winner. That won't work. Winners do not whine, they win. I'm gonna say that again. I'll probably say it 4 or 5 more times. Winners don't whine, they win. And what does whining looks like? Whining looks like that complaining that you're doing. I can't do it. It's too hard. Somebody moved my, toast off my saucer. I can't find it. You gotta go get your new toast. You know, Winners don't whine, they win. You can't whine and win. Winners find a workaround. Winners find a way to raise the window to get out. Like if they're in a trap place, it's like, where's the exit? I'm trying to find an exit because I need to get out of here. I'm not getting ready to stay there and say, oh, I couldn't find the exit, so I had to stay there. No, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna break a window. I'm gonna dig up under the house or whatever I need to do to get out. Because what winners do not whine, they win. So when you calling somebody on the phone, you calling them for a solution to a problem. You're not calling them to whine about the problem. You calling them for support, to a way out. You looking for some answers. You looking for some clarity. You trying to keep moving. Number 3, winners put thought to paper and are prepared to take action. That means that you are writing down, and that's today's topic, is what we're going to be talking about. So I ain't going to get into that right now. Hopefully, what time is it? Yeah, let me get through this because I'm coming back to that. So winners put thought to paper and are ready to take action. That's number 3. Write that down. Winners put thought to paper and are prepared to take action. Number 4 is winners know that being in the game is where the action is, and they refuse to sit on the sideline. You can't win on the sideline. That's why I say this is a participation sport. So if you're coming in here to get you to manifest something, you gotta show up to win. You gotta be writing stuff down. You have to be in the game, right? You can't be on the sideline. Guess who on the sideline? The fans, the people watching, the looky-loos, the people judging. They're on the sideline. Winners are in the game, and winners don't even have to keep up with score because guess what? There's a scorekeeper for that. Let somebody else handle the scoreboard. You winners, we unless that's your job. Now, if that's your job, if you the scorekeeper, then I know you better be the best damn scorekeeper is out here. I know that much. But if you not the scorekeeper, you in the game. So you got to get in the game, and you got to get all the way in the game. Say I'm all the way in the game, because I know y'all all the way in the game, right? Y'all got to say it for yourself, though. Say I'm all the way in the game. So I'm going to repeat that. Winners know, and just that word right there. Winners know. You're not questioning, you're not thinking about it, but you know that being in the game is where the action is. Winners know that being in the game is where the action is. They don't think about it. They just get in the game. They just come and show up. Winners know that being in the game is where the action is. Is that what you need me to repeat, Vivian? That was number 4. Winners know that being in the game is where the action is, and they refuse to sit on the sideline. Say, I'm not sitting on the sideline. Throw your hand up and say, I'm not sitting on the sideline no more. Maybe you've been sitting on the sideline, so now it's time to get off your butt and get in the game. Now it's time for you to hand your pen over and let somebody else keep score. Now it's time for you to stand up and say, hey, coach, put me in the game. I'm going in the game. I'm going in. I'm going to go in. And I'm going to go hard. Who say that? Lil Wayne? I don't know. Okay. Maybe. So here we go. Number 5, winners don't have time for small talk, gossip, or attending any pity parties. That's what we're not doing. Winners do not have time for small talk. We are not gossiping, and we do not take invitations to pity parties, not even our own. We get that sucker right back like it come through the mail. Ding ding. Remember, look, I'm really telling on myself. Remember the original computers used to say you have mail, and that mail show up like ding, here's your mail, ding, and you be like, I'm sending that back. That looked like some mail I don't need to deal with. That looked like some pity party. That looked like a pity party invitation. You know, sometimes you get them pity party invitations. Somebody call you on the phone and say, girl, child, son, honey, what not? And I just got to tell you, and da 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 da. And you be like, I'm sitting in this car right on back. Delete. because we don't have time for it. Whew, see here, winners don't have time for the nonsense. We don't have time to attend pity parties, not even our own. So that's like a self check that you constantly have to do for yourself. You constantly have to say, you know what? Am I tripping? Am I thinking like I'm not a winner? Am I thinking like I'm not God's favorite one? Am I thinking that I'm not the chosen one? And what have I lost my absolute mind? Check yourself. Cause if you gossiping, then you ain't doing the right thing. You got gossiping. That's like a low vibration. That's one of the lowest vibrations. Sitting back talking about somebody, or even if you sitting back talking about yourself in a negative way, you ain't got time for that. See, I ain't got time for that. Okay, number 6, winners are intentional with their energy. That speaks to the first to question, or I should say tip 5. Winners, so 6, here we go. 6. Winners are intentional with their energy, with their time, with their money, with their words, and with the activities. Winners are intentional. Say intentional. Say I am intentional. And then you're going to be intentional with your energy. You're going to be intentional with your time. You're going to be intentional with your money, with your resources, and not just your money, but your resources. You know, what are your resources? Are you depositing those resources in the right place? And winners are intentional with their activities. What's going on? What are we doing? Hmm? Okay, number 7. Winners are self-motivated. Pause. See, whether I come on in the morning or not, you got to get up with your mind in the right place. You got to get up with that made up mind and ready to take action, right? You got to be an action taker. So on the side note of winners are self-motivated, you got to say, I'm an action taker. I am not playing around with these people. I'm not playing around with my life. My life is on the line. I'm ready to risk it all for this life. That's how you got to come in the door, kicking the door in, showing up to show out. Say, hey, I'm not playing around with y'all. I come to win. Don't bring me no mess. Don't come to me with no small talk, because I ain't having it. If you're not talking about planning for some good stuff to pop off, then I ain't got time for it. You got to be bold, winners. Okay, let me stick to let me stick to the written document. So let's talk about this number 7. Winners are self-motivated. I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna say that again, because when you say things like, "I know I should do something," and then you keep not doing it, it's because you haven't set the disciplines in to be self-motivated. You don't have to look at people and wonder, do they work out? Because you can see they work out. You don't have to look at people and wonder, hey, do they know what they're talking about? Why? Because they sound like they know what they're talking about. They're scholars, they're readers. You know, if if you're doing anything for your business, you need to constantly be focusing on improving it, learning what new technology is out that helps my business better. What information is out there that I need to learn? What do I need to commit to keep me self-motivated? Things that I commit to that keep me self-motivated is just like this call today, doing this 100 days of motivation to manifestation keeps me coming to you, because I could have said it's raining, and you know what? That rain sound good. Y'all already know rain over here affects me just like rain over there. You want to stay in the bed. But you like, nah, I got stuff to do. I don't care if it's raining. I still got stuff to do. I don't care if it's snowing, if it's hot outside. It doesn't matter, because you have to be self-motivated. So number 8 is winners are kind, loving, and always helping other people win. That's what winners do. That's number 8. Winners are loving, kind, always helping other people win. You often hear me say, if you're winning, then your responsibility is to help other people win. If you see your sister drowning, it's your responsibility to give her a lifeline. If you see your brother struggling, it's your responsibility to help pull him up, you know? And you could fix your sister's crown without letting everybody know. You can let your brother know that some things is not right without making a public announcement about it. Because that's not how you do. Winners don't help people and then talk about them. That's not what we do. Number 9 is winners are firm but fair. Because guess what, winners? You got to be firm and you always need to be fair. And that firmness too helps you keep your boundaries in place. Okay. Number 10, winners are direct and focused. Because if you want to keep winning, you got to be direct and you got to be focused because you cannot. There's too many distractions. Right now, you're probably doing multiple things instead of taking in this conversation. You're probably scrolling, sending somebody a text, looking over here, doing that, whatever. That's just the kind of world we live in. It's hard for people to focus. So you got to decide on what do you focus on. And that's why for the last couple days, we've been talking about dreams, because your dream has to pull you forward. Dreams pull you forward towards the goal. Regrets pull you back. Regrets make you stay stuck. These are the 10 tips to winning. You got it? Say I got it. Now, I want to go back up to this one. Which one was it? Talking about who's scheduling your calendar. Now, we have an advantage, and this is where I just kind of I don't think, because I know I don't get it all the time either. We don't really get how brilliant we are. That's number one. We don't get how brilliant we are, because if we did, then we wouldn't be dragging our feet on certain things. I know I'm guilty. And I tend to do a lot of stuff, but I'm still, and then too, I suffer from I don't know, things. I can't even put a label on it. Just one of them people that always think there's something more that I should be doing. There's something more. There's something more. So I had to learn how to focus to something more onto what are you doing, and is that being completed? So this is where scheduling comes into place. Now, we're the only species that can schedule. Everything else is instinctively, right? Your animals, they move by instinct. We people, we can move by a schedule. We can move by planning. And this is what's critical when you are a winner. You have to plan. You have to plan, because when you plan, it keeps you on your journey, right? If you don't plan, then you be walking off in the wilderness somewhere. Like, what? Da, 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 da. What happened? I don't know. I just left today. I didn't really have a plan. I just said I was just gonna, just go with the wind, go with the flow is what they say. I hate that term. And I don't hate a lot of stuff, but that's one term I can't stand it. Go with the flow. Like, what? So because that alone means that you're going to be manipulated by other people's agenda if you're going with the flow. So you got to know what your agenda is, right? You got to know that your time needs an assignment, that you need to put an assignment on your time, right? Your calendar, your daily calendar, your moment by moment calendar, your weekly calendar, your yearly calendar, these things need assignments placed on them. So who's scheduling your calendar? Is it you or is it somebody else? Are you being manipulated and dictated from somebody else, or is it you? So again, check yourself. I wrote down a couple tips. Planning, and this is one thing I want to say, planning is the most important principle in life. Think about it. Think about it. If you don't plan things, then you running by the seat of your pants. And that's almost impossible to manifest. That's almost impossible to manifest because you don't have a direction. So, if whatever it is, however small it looks, whatever it looks like I'm gonna share something. So, I've been doing some healing work. Um, and I make suggestions. When I work with people, I make suggestions. I don't say this is what you should do. I say this is a great suggestion, and then I say, what do you think? Do you agree? Because you got to get the agreement. This is just psychology 101. You got to get people to agree with you. That means that they're open. But if somebody is just like, I don't know, like for instance, a Reiki, if you go to get some Reiki work done or some energy work done on your body, it won't work if you're not open to it. So when you think about your life and you really thinking about manifestation of anything, you have to have a plan. And even if it's a plan to heal, then you have to say, okay, what do I need to do to heal? Well, let me suggest that you start writing about some great things in your life, some wins. Start listing the wins. Start writing down all of the things that make you feel good about you. All of the things that make you feel good about you. Because a lot of times when we're struggling in our mind mentally, it's because we don't know how brilliant we are. We forgot somewhere, somebody, some person that wasn't loving on you told you that you weren't God's number one. Somebody somewhere got up into your head and convinced you that you weren't worth the efforts of putting forth to have a great life. Somewhere, somebody got into your mind and told you that you could not achieve the things that you want to achieve, whatever that looks like. So here is the time, and that's why I say put thought to paper in one of our rules. Is you sit back and you say, let me do this self evaluation. Am I living up to the God potential inside of me, or am I playing it small? So that's why planning is a very important principle to life. Because without a plan, then what's going on? What's going on? That's 6:30, right? Time for me to go. Um, I just want, okay, I'm gonna leave you with this last one. We're gonna pick this back up tomorrow. So the gift of imagination is what separates us from other species. Just think about this. And that's why your gift of imagination, your dreams, all of this come into place. I'm talking about the same thing, y'all. I'm just talking about how we can get better. When we start to see ourselves as this unlimited source that's able to create a world that we like, that you enjoy, it's going to look different than the world that you've been in, especially if you've been in that world of pleasing other people, not feeling adequate, suffering from low self esteem, always in doubt, always questioning yourself, and you ready to leave that world, then you got to make the decision to come into a new world. And then you have to open up your imagination and open up your release those mental blocks, release those emotional blocks, and say, you know what? I've been playing this small, but I'm tired of playing this small. I'm tired of not feeling like I don't have what it takes. I got the juice. When you ready for that, when you ready to step into that lifestyle, it's going to be different. it's going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. And your brain doesn't want you to do that because you have been telling your brain that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you should be careful. So now you got a battle within. And that battle is going to be hard. That battle is going to be rough. Okay? This is the most important reason why coaching can help you. And I'm not doing a coaching pitch, although I am a coach, but I'm not pitching per se like that. I'm just speaking to you because of the struggle is so hard, especially when you've conditioned yourself to believe that you cannot do something or you cannot achieve it. And you've rolled out this list of reasons why, and you're looking at those and you justify each and every flipping one of them. You said, I can't do that. Why? Because I was been like that all my life. I can't do that. Why? Because I didn't go to school for that. I can't do that. Why? Because I don't feel like I know enough to teach that and do this and do that. But you know what? You got everything it take. Hashtag I am enough. I'm so sick of playing around with y'all. Today, not today, not today. No, we're not doing this today. We are enough. Hashtag I am enough. Decide that you are going to use your gift of imagination to help you in your planning. Okay, that's what you're going to decide today. You're going to decide today that you are going to use all of your resources, all of your tools to take your life to in that direction that you want to go, and that you're not getting ready to play it small anymore. Say, I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. That's what you have to say. You have to say, I ain't going for it. I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I ain't having it. I'm breaking out the matrix. There's a lot of lies being told in the matrix, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You're gonna be like, how the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy trying to get to the Emerald City. She's trying to get to the big, to the big thing. She's trying to see him. I'm going. And she get there, and he ain't even that threat. He's not even that threatening. She get there, she look behind the curtain, and the curtain is just this little man pushing buttons. And she's like, wow, I've been manipulated. I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked. Now you got to wake up to the reality of, guess what? I'm in control, and I can control my schedule. I'm in control of my calendar. I'm in control of my schedule. Say, I am in control of my schedule. Not that phone call, unexpected phone call. Because you know what you did with that unexpected phone call? You took it, and then it took you off your schedule. You know what you did with that unexpected visitor? You let them in, and then they took you off your plan. I love it when I go to people's houses and they just keep doing what they doing. Why? Because I showed up unexpectedly. Check it. So you got to know that your dream matters. You matter. You're relevant. You're a king. You're a queen. You're a god. You're a goddess. You're whatever you say you are. You whatever you say you are. Trust and believe that. So now you got to trick your subconscious and your conscious mind. They got to start working the same way. So you got to define what you want. This is why you write down a plan of action. Because you know what? It's much better. It's much better to have to change a plan than not to have a plan. I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to leave y'all on that one. It's much better to change a plan than not have a plan at all. So you got to sit down and write out a plan. You do. I hope that the last couple days that we've been talking about dreams have helped extended your plans, have offered you the window of looking at life through with maybe a broader vision, and then you can bring everything into focus. I'm supporting your win. I am on your team. I want you to win. This is the Wake Up Winning call for entrepreneurs. those aspiring to become entrepreneurs and those supporting other entrepreneurs. And if that's you, say that's me. And if that's you and you know it's you, then you got to get to work. You got to not let anybody be in control of your calendar but you. And I'm not talking about your assistant. It's okay for your assistant to be in control of your calendar. But you have to know what you're doing. You got to know why you're doing it. That's why you post your why. You make it be broad as day. So every time you come and you hit that and you turn the page, every time you get frustrated, you break out that book, and that book reminds you of why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? So if this was helpful and you got it, say true, true. If you got it, pass the information along. If you got it, just say I got it and get to work. Because we ain't come to play. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right. Today, Thursday. Ooh, Thursday. So today, Thursday, 10 o'clock, I'll be on Grady Baby Radio. Grady, DJ Grady Baby Radio at 10 o'clock this morning. So come through, check it out if you so inclined to. You can go to djgradybaby.com or find us here on Facebook. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Okay? No, I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peace and bye for now.